Every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Game Save with FC20. We're on the Journeyman, boys and girls. It's the end of June, the end of the season. Why the hell am I here? I should be the start of a brand new season. Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle, folks. A bit of a pickle. Lots of jobs came available, and I'm torn. I'm torn between staying and going. Now, I've applied for a couple of jobs, still in post. I've actually made a few signings that will be confirmed in just, 6-7 days, and they're really, really good signings. Yeah, we'll look at the jobs in a minute. These are some of the players that on the verge of coming in. Let's talk about finances first. We're kind of sitting nice and healthy with just under £60 million in the bank. Made a good bit of money this season. Got £70 million transfer kitty as it stands, but I think a lot of that will be gone in a second. We're over the wage budget. Let's take a look at some of these players that are going to come in very, very soon. Let's go in here and have a look at future transfers. Some really good players, some youngsters as well. This guy at the back. Sorry, he's not at the back. He's a attacking midfield on the right side. He'll go into the B team or the reserve team and develop a little bit. 20 years old, Egyptian. He's got good pace, and again down the right hand side could be a very, very good player. His contract is expiring, so he would be coming in. Who else have I got going on? Dominique Piers from Antwerp, Belgium, on the left hand side this time, and again similar sort of style. He's a little bit older. He's actually just turned 21, but he's decent, very, very decent. Antwerp, again, let him go. So, for free. Adam Sostano, Dutchy, goalkeeper, coming in. Just another goalkeeper to compete with the ranks. Highly rated by my scouts, 75 rated. Ain't too shabby. There's a freebie. Nicholas Anderson, he was a centre-back. Again, rated highly by the scouts. Could maybe be into the first team. He also play at right-back. Coming from Belgium this time. I think he's one of their products, come through the academy. Playing first team games out in the top Belgium flight. He could be coming in. Got this guy from England, Arsenal. I think he had under 21 caps. He has got the pace. I might have took a bit of a punt on this one, but he's coming. 19 years of age. Not played any games for Arsenal, but young Englishman, midfielder, could be a heartbeat of the club in a few years' time. We'll take a look at Dan Rhodes in a minute. In fact, goodness me, we have really got some. Let's take a look at Dan Rhodes now. So this guy was wanted by Man City, Chelsea, and the like. He is going to be an absolute monster. 76 rated, 20 years old, Englishman. Can play at the right back, centre back. He can even play way up here if we need to get up there. Currently on the books at West Brom. He started off at Scunthorpe. He played Premier League games, boys. Premier League games, and he is probably. He's actually under 21 at England level at the moment. He will be very good, and yes, unfortunately, it looks like I may not be working with the lad, but solid option. So he's going to come in. Rui Diaz, Belgium, Dutchy. Again, play on the right side of midfield. Also plays a striker if we're in desperate times. Again, 17 years of age. He wouldn't feature anytime soon, but building the youth prospects here at FC20. Another one. This is a 17-year-old Croatian left back. Again, he's raw, 75 rated by the old scouts. Didn't play any games for Dynamo, but he'll be good. He'll be a handy little prospect in about 2 years or so. This guy though is an absolute Bobby Dazzler, and he's going to be ripping it up in the Dutch leagues. Which I think spent about £8 million on him. He's got 4 goals in 9 appearances for the Czech national team. He's 20 years old. He's got electric pace, dribbling. He's a phenomenon. I think he'll have a minimum release clause of a 28 million. So that means when they stick a minimum release in there, you got something good. Look at it. Look at the stats. He's just a little bit of a blip there. Well, not really. He only played 1 game there, but he's just been exploding onto the scene, and he's. You know what? If I hadn't confirmed the deal, I probably would have cancelled it and taken him with me wherever I'm going. So, Zidek Fort will be huge. And there's some bits that could lead into that, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. And also Juan Ignacio Gelmini. He is a centre-back, and again, he is a very, very good centre-back. Professional centre-back, 23 years of age. Problem is, where are you going to play all these flipping centre-backs? He is an absolute a beast. Absolute beast. And I ain't going to work with him. And we're spending a bit of money here, actually, around about 14, 15 million on all this. No players coming out at the moment, but there are rumours of players leaving. Reyes is wanted by Levante. The jokester no. Who else? Kuka is actually wanted. Emmerich is wanted by a Chinese club. They were also looking at Erlingmark as well. So they're looking at my midfielders. So it could be a whole new look at FC20 on and off the field. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the jobs that are out there at the moment. There are a bunch, and I'm telling you, a bunch. And I've applied for a bunch right here. I'm actually favourite for these two. I'm pretty much on these are the two. Atletico Madrid and Eintracht Frankfurt are the two. Obviously, the top job is Atletico Madrid. But is it too big for me? They finished second, and they binned them off. Frankfurt finished sixth, and they binned them off. So yeah, but Juventus still available, Barcelona's available, Inter Milan's available, Fiorentina is available, so there are some bigger clubs. I've also added the French league as well. Now, if we want to take a look at where the leagues rank, and sort of the logical step for me would be the next step up. You know, Spain is second behind the Premier League. The Bundesliga is fourth, which is a couple divisions up, and France is not too far away as well. So yeah, so it's a lot to think about, a lot to digest, and I just don't know what to do. So yeah, the breaking news is Frankfurt have approached me for a job with £18 million transfer kitty, £1.5 million wage budget. It's all an increase. The money's around about the same. Transfer kitty, 30k a week for me. Ain't too shabby. They want me to qualify for the Europa Cup this season, which is fine. I think we can do that. And then of course push as we continue. Atletico Madrid, I've got £213 million in the bank. Oh my goodness, £54 million stuff. Oh my goodness, wage budget 3.8 million. Qualify for the Champions Cup. Yeah, so European Champions Cup, first division. Qualify for the European Champions Cup. Qualify for the Champions Cup. It's the same deal, right? Increased commercial revenue. Sign young players. I didn't expect to see 213 million. I just don't know. Let's take a look at Frank. Yeah. Will an opportunity like this ever come around? Let's take a look at Frankie then, shall we? Let's have a look at Frankie Vaughan. And you never know. Barcelona, Juventus may still come in. And I'm just don't know what to do. Anyway, Frankfurt, over the past few seasons, of course, they finished 6th this season, 9th the season before, 7th prior, 5th a couple seasons back. All the way back in 2021, 2022, they finished in 3rd. That's the highest position in a long old chalk. They have Kirill Despododov is the captain. He's actually wanted by a whole bunch of teams. I'm not sure why they want to get rid of him. Leon Goretzka's here. He's vice-captain. Still of a decent age. As well, Felix Renard is the future of the club. He's actually on loan from Chelsea, so that's not really a player for us to get excited about. But he's there. And Daniel Gerlash is the hot prospect. So that's a quick overview. The kit's okay. And I'm actually very, very torn. You know, I think I'm going to leave. I think. But I'm this would be a nice little thing. And the question, of course, Blackburn Rovers is the ultimate goal here. Right now, it doesn't look like it's not available. The job is not available. And realistically, I want them to be in League One. I want them to get relegated. So it's a bit of a project, and we can build from the get-go upwards. So that's going to be probably another season, 2 seasons. So yeah. What also flat or appeals to me about the Real Madrid job is the B team. The B team. So but anyway, these are the boys. Let's have a look at the this fella is the most expensive fella, Senegalese. You could play anywhere. Do you see where you could see pretty much play anywhere you like. Ugh. Decent options. A lot of players. Goretzka 230. I just can't get it out of my head. Anyway, let's take a look at the Bundesliga. They finished in. Where are we? They didn't finish in 6th. They finished 9th. They finished 9th last season, not 6th. We need to make up at least maybe 10 points. Gladbach finishing in 16th. That would have been a really good job as well. But yeah, that's the situation we're dealing with here, Frankfurt. What to do, boys? I just don't know what to do. Let's take a look at the money men then. Let's take a look at the money men. Makes me sick. Atletico Madrid. If I am going to take this job, I'm going to try and get the badges and the jerseys correct. So Koch is the captain, still here, 34 years of age, but he's actually going to be leaving very, very soon. Yeah. He's on his way out. Saul is the vice captain. He's 31 years of age. He's wanted by Juventus as well. Mikhail Kuasins is the top player, £65 million rated. It's just funny money, boys. It's funny money, miss, making me a little queasy. Mario Lopez is the hot prospect as well. Let's have a look at the team in all its glory. All players. We have a couple of world-class players. Well, we're losing one anyway. All right. Well, I'm excited. I am excited. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Actually, well, they did actually finish 2nd. I don't know. I don't know why they got rid of the manager. I really don't. Finishing 2nd. Sacked. Jorge, I guess he was there for 4 years, nearly 5 years. He did win 1 league. Diego Simone is the ledge. He's now a manager of Villarreal. I'm leaning towards Atletico Madrid. This would be one of them once in a lifetime opportunities. I'm going to delay it for a week. I'm going to delay this one for a week, and just in case Barcelona, Juventus, they come on in and have a look at the situation. Let's have another quick scan, because all 4 of these would also make the decision absolutely hard. It's already hard. It's already hard. I'm also dabbling with the idea of taking on a national job as well. South Korea would be excellent, because I'm all about that at the moment, all about the South Korea. So I may look at that. Man City is insecure as well. I'm torn by what could possibly be. Okay, so Fiorentina looks to be out. Thiago Cuca has joined Blackburn Rovers, so if I do get the job elsewhere or down the line, I may end up working with the fella. But yeah. I think it's a loan deal. It's a loan deal with the future option for them to pay. And unable to reach compensation. So Fiorentina is out. It's a shame. They basically want me to resign to take over that role, which I'm not going to do. These, though, haven't gone away. Have not gone away. Now, another issue or thing I'm thinking about is, of course, who am I going to take with me? Who am I going to take with me? Well, I'm looking at maybe Emmerich. I think he's of a good age, 22 years of age. He could be a very, very good player. Christopher Diebolt as well. I just got him on a new deal to eliminate a minimum release clause, so that come bite me in the ass. Jessica Schlangelar as well could be another good first choice goalkeeper. He's only 25 years of age. He's been very, very good. Triple L has also been savvy this past season with his assists. And besides that, I think that's probably all I would take. Of course, we'd have to say goodbye to some of the old boys, the Jokester and Granges, especially if we're going to take the Atletico Madrid job. I just don't know if they're going to be able to handle that step up. But maybe I could get them in the old Atletico B team. So, bit of news. Another club is on the table now. Inter Milan have offered me an interview. I've gone through the process. We'll have a look at that as well. I've delayed Madrid and Frankfurt for 1 week, another week. I know August Erlenmark is off to China. He's going to make bank here. The deal just shy of £20 million. He was one of our highest earners, and he had a phenomenal season with us last season. So he's been with us a couple of seasons, strong seasons, and yeah, so he's going to go. There is a deal on the table for Triple L. Now, the problem is I've stalled it because I want to take Triple L with me. But do I really want to do? Do I want to be stuck with that? You know, am I going to hinder him by taking him with me? You know, I can see him fitting perfectly for Frankfurt, Inter Milan perhaps as well. Let's take a closer look at Milan. We're not that far in, as far deep as we are for Atletico Madrid, but we're in a nice position to take a look. Let's have a look at the boys then here. They've got Guedes, he's 29-year-old Portuguese. Ruben Neves as well, 29 years of age. Milinkovic, is that Milinkovic Savic? Or was that another one? I don't know. An aging-ish squad. There's quite a high 20s in there. Christian Eriksen, 34. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look how old these boys are. So a couple of guys on the verge of bowing out. Yeah, there's a lot of money in this team as well. How did they get on last year? Finished third in the Champions League. A good 13 points adrift of Roma. You know what? Let's just see how it goes. That's the last time they were victorious was back in 2009, 2010. That was in the Mourinho era. So, yeah, it's I really am torn between a lot of these jobs, and I just don't know. Germany would make the logical step. It's not a bigger jump, but the money is talking to me. The money is talking to me. Atletico Madrid. Will I get an opportunity such as this? The jobs are coming through thick and fast. You know, Barcelona, Juventus still out there. They've not approached me yet, but I am running out of time. I'm on the cusp, or there might be a possibility that I'm going to leave FC20 with a little bit of a gift. But I'm not going to talk about that just yet. Werder Bremen. What happened here then? What happened here? Werder Bremen. Never been relegated. Managers. Left. Where'd you go, Gula? Oh, you actually went to Fiorentina. Ho ho ho. They were interested, but I would have had to leave the role because they couldn't afford compensation. So he's gone. He's left them. Torino also available. This would be a sexy job as well. There's just so many good jobs. I'm spoiled. I don't want to make the wrong decision. Atletico Madrid is phenomenal. It is phenomenal, but I think it's too big. They finished ridiculously second last season, and I'd rather be in a position where I could have a little bit of wiggle room. Torino would be fine. Eintracht Frankfurt would be fine. Werder Bremen would be fine. I am really on the fence at what I'm going to do. A lot of international jobs could be coming up very soon as well. Huge domino effect probably in the works. It's the quarterfinals of the World Cup, boys. USA are in the mix, and the Dutchies. Kosovo as well. Madness. So August Erlingmark is now in China, making just shy of £70,000. Not got a Swedish cap yet, but fair play to him. He was a phenomenal servant. They get a cool $1 million. Okay, so yeah, we've got a Torino job interview now. So this is all crazy madness. Fairly good learning languages, standing in the game, should not be decision making. In fact, they have experience working in other countries. Why have you heard of that? I feel it's acceptable. Will not let anything stand in my career. I'm just trying to forge ahead, merely considering my options. Would you agree that you're handing over the career? At least that really doesn't matter very much at all. We parted company last manager much sooner than anyone else. This week, can you offer assurances won't be repeat? Approved trip spending considerable time. I never once in my career departed after only a brief spell. That's false. I'm the sort of manager who wants to win now. I want short-term success. No, my intention is to commit a long, successful career. I don't care about previous managers. I'm going to focus on what I can bring to the table. Speaks volumes. How would you feel about working with our current manager? I am more than happy to work with him. We understand the importance of having the right backroom staff. Small changes. Play defensively solid football. Sign players under there. Do not sign things. So their current plan is mid-table finish. Italian Cup. Reach the first round minimum. Qualify for the Champions Cup in a couple seasons. And I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I'm just going to... 24 million, which is more than Frankfurt. I'm just going to say maybe slightly larger. Happy to work with that. No requests. So Torino are close. Torino are close. Madrid is on the table. Frankfurt's on the table. Werder Bremen is a possibility, and Inter Milan are a complete possibility as well. And that is where I'm at, folks. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I just don't know. I just don't know where I'm gonna go. I really don't. The future is bright, but I think I could promisely say to you now that it's not going to be FC20. I'm going to be exploring something new. The logical step, or the next step, would be Frankfurt or Torino or Werder Bremen. The bigger bites of Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, and the other ones might be a bit too much for me. So, you know, the a bit too much crazy money. I think we should go for something like middle of the road and maybe turn them into something special. Torino does excite me. I like it. I like the logo, like the badge, I like it all about it. Frankfurt does excite me as well. And you never know, with Barcelona and all these other ones that are still floating around, the domino effect may continue. But anyway, that's all I'm going to leave it to. I'm going to leave it for you guys to sweat. I haven't made up my mind. I really don't. But it's looking likely that I'm not going to be here. But anyway, until then, boys, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with my answer. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.